On December 26, 2025, deputies responded to a call regarding a man wearing a shiesty mask acting suspicious.
Okay. So can I ask you one more time? Can you raise your right hand for me? Can you swear and affirm that what you're about to tell me is the truth and but the truth?
Yep.
Okay, so I know it's going to sound repetitive. Just one more time, walk me through everything.
I had a guy pulling in from the entrance over there by, I think it's an ale house.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And he comes up walking at me real fast, asking for a lighter. Just kind of brush away and tell him I don't have one. And, yeah. And then I go over on this side. I find a bench, sit down, and just kind of think. And I kind of had a feeling he was going to come back. And I watched him slowly creep over and then go back and forth over there until he started to come running right towards me and asked me for a lighter again.
When you said running, like, was he like running at you?
Yeah, he started to pick up speed as he got closer. And then when I slammed my chain on the ground, he screeched and turned around real quick. He had something in his hand. It looked like a knife. But I didn't get close enough to get hit.
But you couldn't exactly tell what it was?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, unfortunately, as of right now, yeah. I mean, that definitely adds to your suspicion.
Yeah.
Was it like a COVID mask or was it like a shiesty ski mask?
Mask covering up to half his face.
But it wasn't like a medical mask or anything like that?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
If you check the Ale House video, you'll see him.
Okay. Yeah. Now, did you felt threatened? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, why would a guy ask me for a lighter twice in a 45-minute period?
Okay. Did he... And that's literally all he said to you was like, hey, you got a lighter, hey, you got a lighter, hey, you got a lighter?
Yeah.
He just kept behaving increasingly aggressive?
We're trying to close distance, yeah.
Okay. In a manner that you perceive to be like threatening?
Yeah, this guy's about to rob me. Why would he follow me for 45 minutes?
I understand the way that it sounds like how I'm saying it, but it's like there's certain legal check marks
sound like you're
that I gotta
defender.
Yeah. There's certain legal check marks that I gotta kind of cross off for what I got.
What you gotta do?
So if I do find probable cause to prosecute for any kind of a crime,
go for it.
You want to prosecute?
All about it. Yeah, this is ridiculous. This used to be a nice place.
Okay. That phone number that you gave me is good. Is your phone?
Yeah, I got a Los Angeles number. I live in Florida. It's great.
Okay. I got a form for you to sign. Okay. Well, you want a picture?
Yeah.
You gotta make it quick because I'm gonna go see this guy right now.
You missed something. When he asked me for a lighter the first time, I told him I didn't have one. So why is he asking me for it? Why is he following me and asking me for a lighter again?
No, I know.
Dumbass.
As far as the elements of like the crime, it just doesn't meet.
I know. Okay.
Criteria.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's cool. You got him. Like, you know how many times I've been in fights and nobody ever got arrested? Too many.
All right, but I'm sorry, I gotta go. If I need anything else from you, I'll give you a call. Okay. If you can snap it now.
Camel 197, and looks like this possibly the mail. Sir, you have any ID on you?
No, I don't.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, I have no weapons on.
We're investigating a crime right now, so we're just trying to see why you're matching the description of the suspect at this present moment.
Nothing on me right now.
You have nothing on you whatsoever.
No.
Can you put your hands on top of your head so we can pat you down and make sure you have no knives on you? Can you put your hand on top of your head so we can pat you down?
People here don't know. Why do you snitch for me? Why do you snitch?
You live in Delray?
No, I'm just hanging out, relax. I'm not really from Delray. I moved to Delray.
We're trying to identify you. Yeah.
That's Franklin Park, Manor. I moved from Franklin Park, Manor to Delray. I'm not from Delray.
Will you be willing to give us your fingerprint so we can verify your identity? Perfect.
Yeah.
Right index finger, please. Left index finger. Thank you, sir.
Listen, before we keep talking, I'm just going to read you something, right? I'm required to warn you before you make any statement that you have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement and during any questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you're entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement and during any questioning. If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you are privileged to remain silent. I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. Any statement can be and will be used against you in the court of law. Knowing your rights as I have read them to you, are you willing to talk to me now without an attorney, and do you understand your rights?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. So, what are you doing here?
Sitting down, walking around, minding my own business, and just
Okay.
things happen just to happen.
Is there any reason why you're wearing a mask?
Now I'm just trying to do nothing but nothing.
Winco, here. Oh, you look.
That's not me. That's someone else.
Oh,
I
you
use
looked at
for a
me real quick
reference
when
to
I
get
said
a
your real
job.
name.
That's not my real name. I try to get a job. Try to ask him for work. Wrong reference. He never hired me for work.
Is there any reason why you're wearing a mask out here in public?
I just wear this to wear it.
Where are you heading? Where are you going?
I'm waiting for the bus.
You
At
know what time it is?
3 a.m. in the morning?
I get it.
What
Where
bus
are you
stop
from?
Are you waiting for?
I was right there. I was walking around because I'm tired.
So where are you coming from?
I came from Broward past Del Rey here.
Just walking?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any reason why you're here? Or this city in specific?
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, I'm all right.
What's that?
I'm all right. You got it correct.
I'm asking you a question.
Yeah.
Why are you here? All the
I'm
way from
waiting on
Broward.
the bus and I'm walking around. And
Okay.
I'm walking around because this is what. I was trying to get some water to drink
Okay.
and go back to the bus stop. I was trying to get some water to drink and go back to the bus stop.
Did you talk to
deal.
someone in between?
Yeah.
To who?
A couple of guys and you and the person before that.
Okay, person before you talk to us?
Yeah.
How did that person look like?
It's a regular dude dressing the way he dressed and doing the things he did.
Okay. What were you guys talking about?
Regular things going on.
Do you guys get into a fight at some point?
No.
Was there an argument or something?
Yeah, domestic argument.
There was a domestic argument.
This guy's weird.
On Woolright approaching Sunshine Square Plaza, and before attack Bravo X-ray 04 Lino Hotel.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have anything in your pockets?
And I'm just moving my hands because
Okay.
I want to sit down and I'm tired.
You didn't answer my question. Do you have anything in your pockets?
I don't have nothing in my pockets.
Okay. Do you mind if I search real quick? Make sure you don't have anything?
I don't have nothing but nothing.
Okay.
You're asking me for something I don't have. You already have everything you needed. How you gonna ask me for something I don't have? You just did what you did. I just did with it and leave it alone.
Well, if you don't have anything, is it okay if I just search, make sure you have anything, any weapons or anything in your pockets?
No weapons.
Okay, is it okay if I search then?
You don't have to search because I have no weapons.
Okay.
Do you know where you're at now?
Y'all know I'm in Boynton.
What's your name again?
Carlos Nelson Gillis.
Okay. Carlos, go ahead and raise your right hand. Do you swear everything you just told me is the truth and nothing but the truth?
Yeah, the truth, nothing but the truth.
You swear that everything you told me is the truth and nothing but the truth? Okay. Alright, you good. For the record, just
No.
For the record, just say your first, last name, and date of birth.
I just told you.
Yeah.
Carlos Nelson Gillis.
Okay, and your date of birth?
Carlos Nelson Gillis. How you gonna ask me the same thing I just repeated to you?
And your date of birth. What is it?
You didn't hear me good. July 28th, 1990.
Okay.
I had a Florida ID, but I got the wrong information. I had a family friend that got the wrong information. The person, I'm trying to finish. You acting weird and reckless. It was someone for a reference. I think his name was Whistler Pierre. He used to work at Boca Raton Resort and Club. Wow, this guy crazy as fuck. Not you, me. He used to work there, right?
Well,
Answer
his question.
Listen, hear me out. This is April 7th, 1977. And it went from April 77, 1977 to 1993. I heard he was a Boca Raton Resort hotel cleaning real estate broker for 11 years.
Okay. Do you understand what he just asked you?
Yeah.
Okay, have you ever had a Florida ID?
I had a Florida ID with the wrong information.
Okay, what was the name on that ID?
I just told you. How you gonna tell me something I just repeated to you?
You haven't said any name. Just the name
I
Carlos.
just told you.
Okay. Well, tell me again. If I have to ask you 3 or 4 times, then just answer the questions that I'm telling you.
I don't get it. What happened to Kenta Merlene Gillis?
What happened to what?
Well, what happened to this man's wife or his family member? You should know. You should know if you know everything about everything.
I don't know everything about everything.
You just did what you did. How I repeated the correct information, you did what you did.
Did you ever ask that guy for his bike when you talked to him?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Did you ask like borrow it or ride it or something?
No.
What did you guys talk about?
He was acting weird and I was dealing with to deal with it.
What? How was he acting weird?
It happens, it happens.
But what happened? How exactly was he acting weird?
Were you wearing the mask when you were talking to him?
No.
No?
I just do it just to do it. Before that it happens, after that it happens.
Well, you know it's illegal in the state of Florida, right?
Yeah,
You have to walk around and
that's
public
true.
with a mask on.
What's up, bud?
Yeah. Ah! Shit!
Blackmail 1013 for providing a false name and LLC.
I'm not lying. I'm not Whistler Pierre Gillis. I've never been an employee at Boca Raton Resort and Club.
So put him on my car. Should I have done a show up?
No, because this crime has nothing to do with that one.
Well, it did initially, but then you determined it wasn't. But then he's lurking around here wearing a full face.
When we showed up, bro, he was like
at
covered
3
up
o'clock
too.
in the morning. being
Covering
very
there's
suspicious.
nothing open but his eyes.
Yes. Nothing open.
He still has it on. It's like
Yeah,
a
I saw it on his
full
neck,
shiesty.
yeah.
It's like a full shiesty. Walking around where we've had a plethora of burglaries and stolen cars, and which is insane. He has a history of
Providing a false name to a lead.
and providing a false name to it.
Oh, that's awesome.
We read him Miranda, and he said he's waiting for the bus stop at 3 a.m. So he didn't dispel
And he's
any
from
alarm.
the great city of Delray Beach, which is a good distance south of this location.
Okay.
History of BA as well.
So when you guys first made contact with him, where was he at? Right where you guys, right here? And he was full face covering.
Full face cover and all you can see.
And the only thing that you guys asked was his name before Mirandizing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Locked in. And he told you
He
guys.
consented to giving us his fingerprint because he gave us
Well, we
Carlos
asked him his
Nelson.
name, and then what did he say?
Carlos.
No, he said like I have
references.
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 And then he started giving us names. So I was on David.
First he said
He gave us what 6 different
He
names.
said Carlos Nelson and Carlos Nelson Gillis.
Spelled 10 different times.
10
And
different
balls,
ways.
Then he spelled Gillis like first it was like Giles, then it was like Gilles, then Gall. It's like 6 different spellings for balls. And I asked him, will you consent to give me your fingerprint? He gave it to us. That's when we found his actual name through Rapid.
And not even because it was with an E, not with an I.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
all
gonna
right.
write this down. Can we write it down?
The man was arrested for loitering, fraud in person, and public order crimes wearing hood or mask on public property.